Senior Bowl week had a little bit of everything, and it was an outstanding week that started with the HBCU Combine and ended with Saturday's game. I've covered 40 Senior Bowls over my career, and one of the best parts of covering the event is getting to meet and interview famous people from all over the country. One legend I caught up with during a practice, Sylvester Croom. Croom played center under Coach Paul Bear Bryant from 1972 through 74 and was named an All-American for his efforts in 1974. He was also a longtime assistant coach in the NFL and got to coach in one Senior Bowl game during his career. Croom recently named as an inductee into the College Football Hall of Fame. Here's an interview I did with the coach at one of the practices. Of course, there's always a who's who at the Senior Bowl, and this year we get a chance to talk with the one and only Sylvester Croom, who is making headlines as one of the new inductees into the College Football Hall of Fame class of 2022. Coach, congratulations.
Well, thank you, Randy. I appreciate it very much. Very excited about it.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you look at who's who of people who have already been inducted, you look around us here during Senior Bowl week, you never know who you'll run into. Football has been near and dear to your life, I guess, from the early ages, and then when you grew up in Tuscaloosa and ended up playing for Coach Bryant at Alabama.
Yes, it has been. I started playing football I think when I was 13 years old in the 9th grade, and I was on somebody's football team in some capacity as a player or a coach for 50 straight years. So it's been a major part of my life, and I'm appreciative, very blessed for having had that opportunity.
Well, once again, we're here at the Senior Bowl. You have a role here at the Senior Bowl, and you're also a Senior Bowl ambassador, as well as being a part of the great staff. And you see a lot of old friends here because we just did the counting. You coached for 8 NFL teams during your coaching career.
Yeah, I did, and got fired a lot, dude. But it was fun. It was a great experience. My wife and I got a chance to move around the country and see a lot of parts of the country, meet a lot of people that otherwise we would not have. It was a great experience, and I cherish every one of the jobs and the places that I had a chance to work, and was part of some great organizations, and got a chance to go to one Super Bowl. We didn't win it, but hey, I realize now just how hard it is to get to one. So those guys that are lucky enough to get the rings truly are fortunate.
When you look at induction into the College Football Hall of Fame, the criteria to get into that, you epitomize, I guess, the deal of what it takes to get into there.
Well, I don't know exactly what the measuring stick is, but when I got that ball in the mail with my name on it saying I was in the Hall of Fame, I really wasn't concerned about it then. I'm just happy to be a part of it because, like I said, after playing college football and seeing just how few people get that opportunity. There's so many great players in college football, and for me to be chosen as one deserving enough to be inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame, I truly am honored. I had some great teammates and coaches who contributed to that, and my family who was always encouraging me even when things were difficult. I just owe so much to a lot of people, but I am truly honored and blessed to be a part of the College Football Hall of Fame.
Let me just ask you some rapid-fire questions, just if whatever pops in your head. Favorite NFL coach that you work for?
Bobby Ross. I learned a great deal from him. As honest and sincere, and his work ethic was just tremendous. So I learned a great deal about being a leader and about being a head coach from him.
Famous NFL player that you coached?
Oh my gosh, so many of them, man.
You got to pick one.
I got to pick one. Oh my gosh, that's hard. It wasn't. I didn't actually coach him, but being on the team with Brett Favre was something special. We knew we always. I don't care what the score was or who it was against, how much time was left. We always had a chance to win.
Happiest moment in football that pleased you the most?
Getting a chance. The moment that I remember the most is when we were in the AFC Championship game against Pittsburgh. Before we won the right to go to the Super Bowl. I can just remember still standing on the sideline on the last play of the game. Our linebacker knocked down a 4th down pass that Pittsburgh was running, and all I could think of, we're finally going to the Super Bowl, and that was a great moment for us because you spend a lot of time just getting in the position to go down. And the reason I say that, I thought about those teams this weekend, the Rams and Cincinnati, just seeing the excitement that they had after knowing that they're going to get a chance to play in the Super Bowl. One of them's going to come away unhappy. But let me tell you something, it's just so few people that ever get that opportunity. I mean, it is something special.
And favorite memory at the University of Alabama?
It's just the whole process of playing and having a chance to work for Coach Bryant. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about him. I mean, he was just had such a huge impact on my life, and I will be forever grateful to him for all he did for me.
And advice that you have for kids right now today in football that may become NFL players or college players, or the other ones that will play their last down a senior year and never play the game again?
The thing that I would advise them to do is enjoy every single day. Take advantage of every single day of your life. Your most valuable assets are your time and your health. Don't waste either one of them, and give it your best shot each and every day. And that's the one thing I learned about great players. They're always trying to get better. And whether you're a player, whether you're a person in business, it's about doing the best you can each and every day. Try to find, do something to get better every day, because you don't ever stay the same. You either get better or you go backwards. And as long as you are in the pursuit of excellence, things will turn out good for you.
All right, great. I know you've been calling Mobile home for a little over a decade now, and someday you might be out on a golf course and some guy up there holding you up in front of you going, "Who is that up there? Was like playing?" So let's Coach. Oh, go ahead. Take your time.
I sure hope I can get back out on the golf course. You're getting old now, and those little football injuries are coming up. You don't play quite as much as you'd like to because of taking care of the old injuries. But that's I do like the courses here, and I'm enjoying living here.
All right, we're glad to have you and called you one of our own. Congratulations. We're so proud of you.
Thank you so much, Ren.